Good, man. Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
It was decent. I spent Thanksgiving in New York City, but just had my Thanksgiving last night.
Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, I will try again tomorrow.
All right, guys. Hope you're doing fantastic. We are almost at the end of November. It's November 29th, and we're pushing hard through the end of the year to try to hit our 30 listing challenge. If you're not aware of what the 30 listing challenge is, it's 30 listings from October 1st through December 31st. Right now, I'm at 15, pushing for 16. I primarily have done it through for sale by owners and expireds. Today, I have 2 expireds to call. We're going to see if we can get a little bit more momentum in what we're doing. I've got 2 houses that are closing this week and 1 that's closing next week. So got a lot going on right now. And right now is when you can pick up all of the momentum in this industry, because what a lot of agents out there are doing is they're relaxing through the holiday season with the intention of firing things up and getting really motivated January 1st. Problem is, we all know that we're on a 45 to 60-day delay in this business. So if we're not doing anything the last 3 months of the year, then the first 3 months of the year, we're getting things fired back up, and we don't start seeing results until March, April, whatever. And so right now, with the other agents relaxing, right now we can pick up a lot of momentum. We can pick up a lot of market share. There's a lot of clients out there that need help right now that aren't getting the same service they were getting back in the summer. So right now is when you can pick up those clients. If you tried to pick those clients up back in the summer when their agent was Johnny on the spot, you wouldn't have been able to do it. Right now, their agent potentially is not answering the phone, not responding to text messages, just relaxing because they had a busy summer and now it's time to relax. I'm the exact opposite. I want to go hard when everybody else is relaxing because that's going to set up my 2024. But I digress a little bit. We have 2 expireds to call today. The first one, let me do a screen share here so I can show you guys what I'm looking at. And again, I'm in the same mode I always am. I'm looking at these expired. See, I don't call every expired. I cherry pick out the ones that I want to get involved in, the ones that I think I can make a difference on. And we have another case here of really weak agents out here listing houses. And it just makes it so easy for us to pick these listings up. All right, what is going on here? Why won't this go to the first photo? I want to show you guys what I'm looking at. I know 2 is a ridiculously small number, but I can't count the number of times I get on here with 2 phone calls to make and then set an appointment. All right, now I can share this screen so you guys can see what I'm looking at and what some of the criteria is for me wanting to give these people a call, see if I can help them out. All right, so as you can see here from the orientation of this photo, this is obviously a cell phone. There's also only 15 photos here. Now, this particular property was listed at $575,000. It's canal front, and it's only 100 yards or so from the Coin Jock Bay. So it's waterfront property, has a lot of potential, and could really be shown off nicely with good photos. This is a cell phone photo. This again is a cell phone photo showing the view out to the water, and look how gray the sky is. It's just poor photography. Every one of these photos is in this orientation. So this agent walked in with their cell phone, snapped 15 pictures of a property that he's going to list for over $500,000 and just called it a day. Said, we're good. Didn't bother really putting any effort into this at all. And usually I don't go through all the photos on one of these, but since there's only 15, you guys can kind of see everything that I'm looking at when I pull one of these up. This was only on the market for 2 weeks and then got pulled off the market. So we're looking for a story. what's going on with this property. And let's get this set. I always like having the description up in front of me so that I can go through and read. And the description is 2 sentences. Water views of the Coinjock Bay and canal frontage. That's sentence number 1. Sentence number 2 is this unique home has 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, living room, dining room, and a large eat-in kitchen. That's it for the description. So it's kind of like that old, I forget the old movie where the detective says, and it might have been Columbo, where he says, nothing but the facts, ma'am, nothing but the facts. Well, these descriptions, like the photos are what draw people in to get them interested in finding out more about the property. Those photos are no good. And then the description is what causes people to decide to set up a showing so that they can come see the property in person. And if the photos and the description are crap, well, then here you go. You have a property that gets pulled off the market 2 weeks after going live.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your call cannot be completed at...
I got another couple of numbers for Leroy.
Hi, this is Hal with Harvest Vineyard Church of Camden, as well as Harrison Tile Works. I'm sorry I can't get to the phone right now, but if you leave your name and number, I will get that.
All right, so we had the right last name, different first name. So let's try this last number I have, and then I'll go back to that one, and we'll send them a text. So guys, with expireds and with FSBOs, when I'm making my initial call to them and they don't answer the phone, I don't leave them a voicemail. I'll send them a text message, first name, question mark, or in this case, last name, question mark. A lot of times that'll generate a call back or a text back because what telemarketer is using texting in that fashion?
Please leave your message for 70.
All right, no luck on that one. I'm going to shoot a text message over and see if we get a response before I'm done with this video. All right, so the next one is in the same price category. Let me pull this one up. Let's pull this up so you guys can see what I'm looking at. This one's a much different story. So this particular property is $559,900. They've got professional photos, obviously. Got a walkthrough video. A nice place. This is what we should see when we look at one of these listings. You can still see the image out the windows. The windows aren't all blown out. Everything's nice and crisp, and the lighting is good. The shadows are down. All of this screams of professional photography. This particular property was 184 days on the market. It's 2,250 square feet, 3-bed, 3-bath, built in 2013. Not sure why it didn't sell. It's priced right. It's in a nice gated neighborhood, good school system. It's hard to tell. Hopefully there's a story here, which is really all we can ask for when we call either FSBOs or expireds. We want them to tell us a story about what happened and why this thing is now off the market.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
All right, so let's send Daniel a text message. Daniel has an out-of-state number, and it didn't look like that house was being lived in. So who knows if we can get Daniel to respond back to us. Try one other number. Now, something to keep in mind, guys. Today's 11/29. Tomorrow is the last day of the month, which means day after tomorrow is expired day. The first of the month, every month, we should be jumping on these phones and pulling all the fresh expireds in our market. I don't even want to say most. A lot of agents out there, when they set their listings to expire, they set them to expire on the last day of whatever month it is. So the first day of the month, we end up with a big batch of fresh expireds that just hit. And I go through that list. It typically starts off, my MLS covers 1/3 of my state. So I don't call every expired that's hit that hits my MLS. It's typically around 300 or 400. But by the time I do a geo fence around my area and then look at the ones that are in there, call out the land listings and the ones I'm not interested in, first of every month, I typically have 15 to 20 fresh expireds that we can call. Let's see here. We're going to try this other number for Daniel.
El número de T-Mobile que ha marcado no está en servicio. Si piensa que ha recibido este mensaje.
Oh, so that is a dead number. I'm going to pause the recording until one of these two either texts me back or calls me back, and then I'll fire it back up so we can capture the continuation of this of these two calls. All right, guys, took a couple-hour break. I didn't get a return call from either of these two that we just spoke about, so I'm going to give them a call back and see if we can get somebody on the phone here. I'm in my Zoom room with cold callers from all over the country. These guys and ladies come in here and make phone calls every day. Hey, Daniel, how you doing?
I'm fine, thanks. I'm not sure why I'm getting calls from you.
Yes, sir. I saw your property that you had pulled off the market back 8/15. It expired yesterday. I was calling to see what you guys were doing with that thing.
It's staying off the market. I'm not moving anywhere.
Gotcha. Makes sense. I saw this was a New York number. Are you up top or are you living down here now?
No, I live down here.
Good deal. Is this your only property or you have others?
No, that's it.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, let me know if you need something down the road. I'd love to help you out with it, whether it's selling this one or picking up rental properties or whatnot. I tend to have a lot of success on, finding stuff for people. So
I'm just going to maintain the status quo for right now.
awesome. Sounds good. Well, you have a fantastic Christmas.
Okay, thank you. Hope you do as well.
Thank you, bud.
Okay, goodbye.
See you, sir. Try this other one.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless.
You guys can kind of see through that conversation how I maneuver through the we're going to keep it. Oh, okay. Is that the only property you own? Do you live up in New York? It's a New York number. Do you live up in New York? And this is like an extra property. You live down here. No, I live down here. Awesome. Didn't go anywhere, but you never know. It certainly wasn't going to go anywhere if I didn't lay the question out there.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
I just don't much like leaving voicemails. Let's see if I can find another number for this second one. All right, so no good numbers for that second expired that I called. I tried both the husband and the wife's name. However, I just had a new FSBO hit the market 37 minutes ago, and it's probably 10 minutes from my open house on Saturday. So we're going to reach out to them and see if we can get a FSBO conversation to happen. This thing looks vacant. Some stuff in there. Let's see, spacious, rich style, ranch style brick home with 3-bed, 1.5 bath, central heating and air, gas cooktop, large 800 square foot den with wood fireplace and genuine stone wall and hearth. Hardwood floors, brand new metal roof installed in May of 23. All right. 37 minutes. I guarantee I'm the first caller. Oh, this is interesting. I've called this person before. How long ago? Let's go here. August 19th. All right, let's see.
Hello?
Dwayne.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Shane Noblin. We spoke back in August about your place out there on Millennium Road.
Right.
How are you, brother? Good, man. Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
It was decent. I spent Thanksgiving in New York City, but just had my Thanksgiving last night. Cooked
Oh
everything.
no. What were you in New York for?
Girlfriend, her uncle was visiting from the Philippines,
Okay.
and we were supposed to go a couple of weeks prior to that, but I totaled a car hitting a deer on the way to New York, so
Oh,
so we decided to do it on Thanksgiving.
yeah. Wow. That's terrible. What nobody was hurt when you totaled the car though, right?
No, nobody hurt but the deer. But it totally.
Nobody hurt but the deer in the car, right? Gotcha. Well, last time we spoke, I guess you had this thing on back then and then you pulled it off. And I was going to come out and meet you and see the place and all that, but it just didn't
Right.
work out. It looks like you put it back on. Is that right?
That is correct.
Gotcha.
So yeah, we had an investor that was
Sniffing around.
had to sign. They signed a contract with us, and I reckon the buyer that they had, I don't know, something kind of fell through. But
Yeah.
in the process of us having the property surveyed, we run into a bigger problem that we thought we had. We knew that the adjoining property, which originally belonged to my grandfather, he split the lots in half and gave the lot that my house sits on to my dad.
Mm-hmm.
So the problem is the way the driveway is, and the property line actually runs through the back porch of my house.
Okay.
And so my nephew owns the lot next door.
Okay.
It's about, I don't know, I think both the lots together should be an acre. But what we figured out is we're gonna include that lot in the sale of the home.
Got it.
So it won't be anything crazy about it. And it belongs to my nephew. He bought that lot after the house burned down. He had to clear it off
Yeah.
for the most part. And but because it's so close to the house, he's gonna, include that. And I don't know if we need to make that legal before it happens or not, or it can all be done at one time.
It can. It
Okay,
can.
well,
It can all be done
he'll
at one
be-
time.
Okay, well, he'll be in that agreement, and whatever we come up with.
Gotcha.
But if you want to come and look at the house, I'd be glad to meet you out there.
Yeah, sounds good. I've got an open house Saturday in Ahoskie. I'd love to stop by after that open house. It ends at 2:00, so it would probably be 2:30 to 3:00, something like that, if you're around on Saturday.
Okay, let me check. I've got a I don't think they've set the schedule. I've got a rehearsal with church music stuff.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's gonna be Friday or Saturday, but
Okay.
anyway, I'll this your cell number? Can I
It
save
is.
this number here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
What I'll do, I'll let you know, but most likely I'll be able to meet you on Saturday afternoon.
Okay. And if I need to, I can do before my open house over in Ahoskie. So the open house from 10 to 2. So I could do, 8:30, 9:00, or I can do 2:30, 3:00, whichever works best for you.
Okay.
All right.
All right. It'll probably be the afternoon, but if anything changes, I'll be sure to give you a call before then and let you know. But I'll definitely be down there at some point this weekend.
All right, Dwayne, sounds good. I'll probably, if I don't hear from you by Saturday morning, I'll touch base just to kind of firm it up.
Yeah, definitely touch base with me because I'm all over the place. I'm pulled in 4 or 5 different directions every day. So jog my memory if you don't.
That's it. I will for sure. Anything else I can do for you, brother?
No, it's good. Just yeah, I'll be looking forward to talking to you about
Yeah,
it.
me too, man. All right, bud. Well, you have a fantastic week and we'll be talking soon.
All right, will do.
See you, brother.
Thanks.
Later,
Bye.
man. All right. So one conversation, one appointment. That's pretty much what we're going for on all of these calls. And it's not so much trying to convince anybody to list with us or have a conversation that steers it a certain way. Man, we're talking about deers hitting car and traveling to New York and Thanksgiving and whatever. We get enough of the real estate conversation in the mix, and like he damn near set that appointment. I didn't even have to set it. So that's kind of what we're going for. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and keep an eye out. I got more videos coming soon. All right, what a good call, right? We had several that really didn't go anywhere. We had the one guy call us back off of the expired, and he wasn't interested in having any kind of discussion about anything. But then we get down to the final FSBO, and that gentleman, it was a little bit of a different situation where I had reached out to him FSBO back in August. We're now in November. He allowed me to set an appointment and then canceled it. But the important thing on this call, when I reached out, I realized that I'd already spoke with him before. So we went with a different script or a different method of the conversation. And he was really receptive. He basically asked me for the appointment to, get out there, meet him, see the place. Before he got off the phone, he said something really important. I'm always listening for these things. He said, I'm looking forward to seeing you and discussing this house on Saturday. To me, that sounds like we'd like to list it and get this burden off of our shoulders and get the property sold. I've got a open house out there right down 5 minutes from it anyway. So it's a great opportunity to pick up another listing and keep things moving. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you want to come in here and take advantage of this Zoom room. Feel free, right? I'd love to have you come in and hang out with us. If you want to do one-on-one coaching with me, I'm actually putting forth a program now where I have students come in. We do 5 one-hour blocks of one-on-one coaching. Book a call on my Calendly link below, and I'd be more than happy to discuss what that looks like. And if you're considering a brokerage change, if you're looking at your year, because we're in that season now where everybody's looking at what they did in the summer, in the whole first part of the year, and they're kind of deciding where the weaknesses were in their game, what they want to do better next year. A lot of times people at this point in the year are going, maybe I need to shake things up. Maybe I need to do something different. If that's you and you want to see what it looks like to partner with us, be more than happy to have that conversation with you as well. Book a call on my Calendly link in the description below, and we'll go over the numbers and the benefits of being over here. Every once in a while, I come across people where it makes more sense for them to stay where they are, right? And just like with the for sale by owners and the expireds, it's not about convincing people to do something, right? It's about just being here as a outlet or as someone who can help people that are having problems in their life. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Look forward to doing the next one, and we'll see you soon.